Okay.
Okay, so 2 weeks before
The
the event,
We'll call it that till we reveal.
the event. Okay, 2 weeks before, I had this thought come through my head. I was just like driving or something. I can't remember. I think I was in the car. You know how things come to you in the car.
Yes.
And it was like just profound. Like, Bill is going to try to hurt me. And that was it. It was just a one-time thought, and then I just went on my, the judge had put me back in the home. I had left Bill about 3 months before that, and I was in an extended stay hotel. That's where you go when you're hiding from a domestic abuse. You go and if I had a credit card, okay, and he had cut off my funds, and I had Maggie. She was 15. And we went to an extended stay hotel and lived there for 2 or 3 months. And it had a kitchenette in there. And so we lived there, and I had met James. I haven't talked about him. I had met James in a AA program, and we became fast friends. And it was just like the Lord put me and James together. Mm-hmm. It was a quick friendship, and we had a lot of things in common. And he had hit bottom, and but I knew there was something special about James.
So you were saying that the judge had made the decision to let you. Did you get the house back? Is that what it was?
Well, he let me move back into the house.
Okay.
And with my daughter. And so we moved back in there after we left the extended stay, and Bill, my husband, who I was going through a divorce with, I want people to know that I had left him because he wouldn't straighten up. And so I was trying to crawl out of it. I was trying to,
Right.
I was on the fight for my life, and I was trying to crawl out of it. And I hadn't even mentioned the days and the nights that I would go through abuse before I left him. Excruciating nights where I was just talked at and just verbally abused. And but anyway, I did get out and moved to the extended stay hotel. And then the judge did put me back into the home on Kenilworth. And I was there probably, I'd have to look at the calendars. I was probably there a month, maybe, after I had been in this hiding. And it was the night before, I had asked James if he would stay over the night. And in the public eye, it made it look like I was had my boyfriend over there and stuff. But in reality, he was over there spending the night with me because I had this feeling the day before that Bill was going to
do something
to me, to do something to me.
Right.
And so
when you said what you're saying is, after the fact, the way the media portrayed it was
like I was in there with my boyfriend in front of my daughter, but
Right.
in reality, that's true. But I was in there because I had James over because I was scared.
You're scared.
I was scared, and I had every right to be scared. And
well, they say that when a woman leaves an abusive relationship and finally flees, that's when it gets most dangerous for them.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's very dangerous
Because they don't like losing control.
Well, and they're obsessed with you, which is the obsession. It's dangerous. It's so dangerous. And so so James spent the night with me that night, and I remember putting my car in the garage, and it was like 6:12 in the morning on May 16th of 2006. Now you have to remember, I had been in this terrible situation with him since 2002, and it was, and I can go in depth with that. This is just kind of a general thing that happened, but I remember looking up. It was in my bedroom, and I saw Bill, who was anti-gun, and was not into any of that. But something told me that, it could be that, that when I had that thought, I didn't know how he would hurt me, but I knew he was going to hurt me. I wasn't surprised when I saw him through the plate glass. It was one of those doors with little single panes. He took the butt of the gun and he broke out the glass pane and I'll never forget it, he stuck his arm through there and turned it.
Mm-hmm. And you were on the bed?
Right. And James was with me. This is just, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. And Maggie was still asleep, and Bill came in. He asked who James was. I told him he was my friend, and he asked where Maggie was. Told him she was asleep. And Bill got in between me and James, and I nodded to James behind Bill's back to go get Maggie and get her out of the house. Mm-hmm. And he had the gun, and this is real close, just as close as I am to Stefne right now. And
what kind of gun was it?
A Glock,
okay,
40 caliber.
Okay.
And that's a big bullet. I mean, people, they've said to me, smart Alex, that wasn't that big a bullet. Well, if a pencil comes flying at you across the room, that could kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Any
If it hit
flying,
you
yeah. I mean, this is a big gun. It is. So I said, Bill, we need to talk, and he said, yeah, we do. And then, I remember James had got Maggie and out of the house.
How did he get her out of the house?
He ran in there and got her. And
didn't they go out a window?
I think they went out the front door.
Oh, okay. I thought they went out the window.
Well,
okay.
I think it's the front door, but I'll have to ask. A lot of this stuff, even though it's been 10 years, we haven't really talked about. Mm-hmm. It's just like, I'll have to get more specific, but I'm saying it's the front door. Okay. And I mean, he nailed me. Mm-hmm. I took the first 2 bullets in my abdomen, right here, and I looked down, and I couldn't believe what I saw, and I didn't feel any pain. And then Bill, he shot me again. My entry wound is to the left chest, and then he turned the gun, and then I looked down again. Then he turned the gun on himself in front of me and killed himself. And he pointed it towards his heart, and he went down.